Hello ladies and gentlemen, Cody Salam here. In this video I'm going to be telling a story, but also I just want to tell why I actually decided to choose this long video, mainly because this is actually the first time in Black Ops 3 that I nearly got nuclear, and I was actually planning on starting a series soon called On the Road to Nuclear. Pretty much it's like how Apex did his Road to Kill Cam thing. It's pretty much that, but I'm going to be working my way to actually earning a nuclear, because the only games that ever got that high was MW2 and, I'm trying to think which one, Black Ops 2 I did. It was on Nuketown. But I actually want to start a series, and it'll be a pretty bad series if I actually get it the first try. But I hope you guys enjoy the Black Ops 3 footage in the background. But the story is mainly about this camp I go to every summer, which is actually right around the corner, but it's a camp that I went every year so far. It's like my 4th year going, and it's about to actually be my 5th, but it's a really fun camp. There's a game called Anarchy where there's like multiple size ball that's inflated, and you have to get it from the half point to the other side and get it back and forth. But there's a catch to the game. It's any rules are allowed. But after that, you have the whole thing that's called Fight Night, and it's where you wrestle and see how it actually, it's like a ladder type thing. You go from all the way to the bottom, you go to the top, and if you're at the top two go at it and see who's actually the undefeated. They do it every year, and I end up getting taken out around like the 5th or 6th match, because I'm not really that tall, and everyone there is like 6 foot something, so hopefully this year be different. But let's get back onto the story. Every year they have a thing that the girls try to prank the guys and the guys prank the girls. But last year we actually decided to prank the counselors. And of course these two guys, I'm not going to say their name because I didn't get permission, but they really actually had a good idea. But back then it was not a good idea. Like the counselor was really upset about something, and they didn't know that, but they ended up saying that they were going to go get pizza, so they borrowed his truck. No, they ended up switching it to the Tabernacle. And us Chapel boys are not really that smart when we end up doing stupid pranks like this. While they were doing that, we had to worry about these girls trying to prank us, so all we did pretty much was lock the doors. And what they did was throw shaving cream all over the windows. And guess who had to clean it? We did, because they thought we did it. Why would we throw shaving cream on our own windows knowing that we would have to clean it? So we ended up getting revenge. We grabbed these axe cans and we duct taped them open, so they just kept on spraying, and we just chucked a good 3 or 4 in there, and the girls just end up just coming out. And they didn't say that was us that did it, but I think they had a clue, because they came into the Chapel boys and they were saying who did it. We all just smiled and started laughing, and I think they caught on. Because it goes how the cabins are, it goes how age groups pretty much. It goes 18 down is Chapel boys, pretty much 18 to 16 I believe is Chapel boys. 16 down in middle school is all Dorm 4 Farside. And the girls got right beside the nurse, and it was a mixture of all pretty much ages. Because I think having like the more adult guys around the younger kids is pretty bad idea, because end up either arguing or a fight break out or something like that going down. So they try avoiding that, but usually the counselors play Ultimate Frisbee every night in the far kickball court. And they're playing Ultimate Frisbee, so that's when they got the keys and disappeared. But yeah, after that, they didn't notice that when the counselors were in there, and the counselors actually had a taser that night, and they ended up getting tased. So all we heard was 2 guys screaming at the top of their lung, and they just booked it in. Even though the door was locked, they just sat there just pounding on the door until we unlocked it. So we were in the middle of doing Fight Night after that. Even though it was all shaving cream everywhere, we still did it. Didn't stop us. But when the female counselors came in with the taser, I just sat there in just complete utter fear. I'm like, I'm not getting tased. If any of you want to get tased, it's all up to you. So ended up figuring out that they both lost their keys to their vehicles because they didn't want to take their own vehicle to get pizza that's right down the street. And of course, me and DJ, the other kid that's in the far dorm because he was in middle school then, we were pretty much the troublemakers of the whole entire camp. Well, they thought it was us that took the vehicle. I'm like, well, I don't have my permit or license, but why would I steal a vehicle? But that's pretty much the end of it, and I'll tell more stories about camp in future videos. But if you like it, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. And also, I want to give a shout out to somebody that really wants to try out for the clan. So what we're gonna do is give them a tryout, and I'm actually planning on making a video out of it and seeing what you guys actually think. If you want to see more tryout videos and see us messing around with them before we even think about bringing them in, see how they are. But if so, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and peace out, everybody.